It was a fairly quiet end to the week last week. The New Zealand dollar has come off some of the recent highs, but it's still trading above 70 cents US. Financial markets were fairly flat. In fact, most share indices ended in slightly negative territory. One exception was the UK FTSE. That was up, and it was helped by Lloyds, one of the banks that was in the news for all the wrong reasons last year. Expects to return to profitability. That helped that stock and the overall UK market on Friday, but elsewhere it was fairly flat. In Europe, we're still seeing a lot of concerns about Greece. There's more stories that are contributing to just a general negative feeling about the euro region, and the euro as a currency continues to struggle. New Zealand dollar incidentally hit 2-year highs against that currency last week. This week it's pretty quiet to start with. We haven't got much in the way of data today, although the focus is on the States. They've got a rare session where the politicians are meeting on the Sunday to pass the healthcare bill that Barack Obama has been campaigning with, and that's happening this morning. Elsewhere there's no data that we're expecting, but things do heat up later on in the week. We've got GDP figures which capture New Zealand's economic growth in the fourth quarter of last year. It is old news in the sense that we are talking about the fourth quarter, but it's a very important data release, and will continue to paint a picture of the economic recovery that's been going on in New Zealand for quite a while. For commodities, the main thing we'll be looking at this week is the trade figures, which come out on Wednesday. We get to see trade volumes and values for the fourth quarter of last year, which will be important pieces of information. Commodity currencies in general, the Canadian dollar, the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar continue to perform well, and in fact last week were the strongest performers. Those trade figures we get on Wednesday will help set the tone for the New Zealand dollar this week, as will the economic growth figures, GDP, which come out on Thursday. There was no US data out on Friday, and there's none out today either for that matter. So the focus was in two areas. Well, firstly, there's a lot of Canadian data out, and Canadian inflation figures and retail sales continue to paint a picture of an economy that's recovering. Like our economy, the Canadian economy is recovering from recession and certainly performing better than many other economies. Second thing that is happening up there right now is we've got the politicians are sitting in the States for a rare Sunday session. Now this is all due to the healthcare bill which is being passed right now. So that's the main focus in the States. There's no other data expected out of the US today.